Next, I will share my very reliable method for popping pimples. Basically, as long as we have this kind of whitehead acne, I use this method and it leaves no acne marks. Moreover, the pimples will fade significantly. The items you need to prepare are very simple, and they are quite inexpensive. I bought everything on the fly. First, we need these disinfecting cotton swabs. You don't have to buy these. Just twist like this. The tip will reach the bottom. It's really convenient like this. Like those packaged versions you buy. Dipping a cotton swab like this. It feels a bit wasteful. Plus, it's not hygienic. Then, prepare an ointment. And then prepare a clear pimple patch like this. That's all you need. Actually, I shared this method last year as well. But many people still ask about it. So I just happened to get a pimple. I rarely ever break out. Finally, I got a pimple. First, let's talk about when a pimple is ready to be popped. If you press this pimple slightly, and it feels like there's no root left, and the pimple is completely ripe, then it's ready to be popped. But if you touch a pimple and it still feels a bit hard, and it's very painful, then definitely do not pop it. This type of pimple, if you squeeze it, it will hurt more and become more swollen. In the later stage, the red marks will become deeper. First, the step of squeezing the pimple. You should schedule it as the last step of your evening skincare routine. You should squeeze it before going to bed. Otherwise, if you squeeze it and then apply skincare products, and then wash your face, it can easily irritate the area where you popped the pimple. First, let's wash our face. Because this pimple is completely ripe, so you need to gently rub it a bit. This pimple will break on its own. Now if it does break, it might irritate the inside of the pimple's opening. So when we wash our face, we need to wash gently. Definitely do not scrub hard. Like I have many pimples on my face. They all popped when the pimples were ripe, and I accidentally washed them too hard. This left many small pimples. Be a bit careful when you wipe your face. And then some people might ask, do you recommend popping pimples? I generally do not recommend everyone to actively pop their pimples. But let me tell you, my friends, this is under reasonable circumstances. But in reality, we are human. We are breathing, feeling individuals. We just want to pop it clean. It's a primal instinct. It's just this little pimple. I just want to pop it when I see you. Now let me teach you all. First, take out this type of facial cotton swab. Then, just break it. Look how convenient it is. Actually, a lot of people online tell you that. You take 2 of these cotton swabs and press them against your face, including those fans. It's really provocative. Then scrape hard like this inside. Let me tell you. No. Absolutely no. Based on my experience, the harder you pop the pimple, the red acne marks you leave behind. There is already broken acne. When we squeeze pimples, we must remember, do not squeeze pimples aggressively. I'll tell you how to squeeze them. Take out this cotton swab. Because I'm completing the procedure, so pressing down doesn't hurt anymore. Just roll it like this. So, roll downwards. Roll downwards. Use a little bit of force. Do you see it? The content inside it is right here. Apply a little pressure inside. Oh, it's done squeezing. Then take another cotton swab to wipe it. Check if there's any white stuff left. Sometimes, if you don't squeeze this pimple, it will take much longer to heal. The inside of the pimple is already clean. Because even when you press inside, it will push out the fluids inside. It will be absorbed by the cotton swab. So you don't need to squeeze forcefully. Squeeze from both sides towards the center. If you squeeze from both sides, this pimple will definitely not go away for at least half a year. This is my advice based on experience. If you feel uncertain, you can do a second pressing on the small pimple. Roll downwards. Roll downwards. Squeeze it one more time. Okay, done. After using the ointment, absorb the color a bit. Then, take out the ointment. You should know what the ointment is by now. Then take this cotton swab. This method is a bit cotton swab. Did you see that? Now that the pimple has been popped, isn't the middle sunken in? The pimple has a small opening now. Then apply the ointment. What is the ointment? It's for growth. That's when I saw that white coat, and I asked what solutions there were for the face. Either you go for light therapy, or you use some of this ointment. The ointment promotes your skin. Do you see that? This dent slowly fills out. This can greatly reduce the acne pits left by squeezing pimples. Your pimple has just been popped. This opening hasn't closed yet. When it hasn't closed, find a flesh-colored pimple patch. Then someone said, will putting on this pimple patch suffocate it? Hey there, you're not putting a piece of tape on it. This one is breathable, okay? Then apply the pimple patch. Wipe it on a pimple patch. First, it prevents, because your pimple has just been popped, it prevents dirt from the outside from entering this opening, to prevent the pimple from getting worse. Even if you didn't squeeze it much, squeezing makes it worse. Isn't it better not to squeeze at all? The second point is about ointment. It can be a bit more precise. It's called moist wound healing. To put it simply, moist wound healing means, when the skin is broken, in a moist environment, it will close up a bit faster. So this is where the ointment comes in. Apply it to the broken pimples. It provides the damaged skin area with a moist environment. Plus, add a pimple patch. It provides it with a sharp environment. So after this whole process, it won't let my pimples become very problematic. It won't leave heavy acne scars. Also, after popping the pimples, it won't leave deep acne pits. Now the way to use this pimple patch is to apply it after your nighttime skincare routine. Apply it to the broken pimples. After applying it, sleep on it and when you wake up the next day. Then, when you shower, don't remove it right away. You'll see the moisture from the pimple patch. Clean your face thoroughly. Apply sunscreen in your skincare routine. The moisture will be on the pimples. Then remove this pimple patch. After that, apply a new one. The moisture will be on the pimples. Make sure to change it in the morning and evening. The moisture will be on the pimples. When you change it, the moisture will be on the pimples. After removing it, you must first use this dot tool. The moisture will be on the pimples. The moisture will be on the pimples. Give it a slight brush. Then apply this ointment. Then use this acne patch. It will be more hygienic. Actually, if you choose the right acne patch, it will show up a bit when you apply makeup, but it won't be transparent. For example, I'm currently using an acne patch. If I notice it's very red the next day, I can see a bit with my old eyes. As for this pimple, I would apply this acne patch. It will actually make your pimple more invisible. So this is my own method, that I am very, very confident in. It's a method for popping pimples. You all must try it out, because every time I get acne, I use this method on those nearly ripe pimples, and the acne marks disappear very quickly. At the same time, there are no leftover pockmarks at all. Then this area might just leave a new acne mark. It's amazing. We will arrange to show you later how to fade acne marks. Everyone can take a look. As a skincare blogger, I'll share how long it takes to fade acne marks. Stay tuned for what's next.